Hi you guys, welcome to Decor Lab. In this video, we'll be reviewing a balloon garland kit by Ellie's Party Supply. Are you guys ready? Let's get started. So we ordered 2 balloon kits from them and we got this in this little beautiful package. So let's open it up. So here we got some greenery, some foil balloons, and the first kit that we got is the Woodland kit that we will be showing you today. So these are the balloons. Got a 15-foot balloon garland kit. And another kit that we'll be showing you in the next video will be our boho kit. We also got a foil for that. So the base kit only comes with the balloons. So if you order a 5-foot garland, that will come in a package like this. You have a variety of different sizes in one box or one bag. You can also optionally add the foil balloons to your garland to match up the theme that you're going for. Like I have here, I have some animals for my woodland theme. I have some greenery. That everything was an add-on. Or you can just go with a simple garland. So they send you the strips for the balloon strips and the strips with the glue dots. So I got 2, 1 for each. And some love notes, thank you very much for support, and a guide on how to assemble the garland. So you can follow this guide and use the tools that come with the kit, or use your knowledge and expertise to put the garland together. This is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to use these tools, I'm going to use my own tools, and I'll show you how I do it. All right, so let's see what we have in each bag. So I have 3 different colors here, which makes me very happy already because they're all the same color. So all of the browns in different sizes are the same color, unlike Amazon kits, you guys. Then my peach color and green. So we have some 5-inch, we have 11-inch. Here we have in one color, right, in green. We have 5-inch and 11-inch in peach. Then we have 5-inch, 11-inch, and some 17-inch in our, which looks like coffee or like almond, toasted almond color. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to inflate my balloons, put them in clusters, and I will assemble the garland, creating a color block. I will use all 3 bags to get to about a 15-foot garland length, or maybe a shorter garland but a little thicker. So let's see how it's going to turn out. So you guys, I have just 2 deuces left of these colors. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add them into a quad to create a 6 balloon cluster. Just simply twist it around. Like so. So now I have a beautiful, bigger cluster. So now what I'm going to do with my 17-inch brown ones, I have 6 of them coming from 3 bags for a 15-foot garland. I am going to inflate them in deuces and join them with a deuce of 11-inch. So that will give me a quad, but it will be more dimensional because I have 17-inch balloons in them. So what I have left here, I have a deuce. I just inflated that and I'm going to add it to a quad. I also have one brown balloon left, so I'm going to inflate it and I'm going to just add it to one of my quads. Just tie it around. Like so. And I have a peach and a brown left in the 5-inch. I'm also going to inflate them and add to one of the smaller quads. All right, our balloons are inflated. Now let's get to our milers. The miler balloons are the foil balloons that typically made in the character. Here we have some of the wood animals. I have the raccoon, I have the fox, then I have the bear, squirrel, and a deer. To inflate it, you want to use either a hand pump or special inflator. Here I have a Legenda. Again, if you don't have an expensive inflator, you can simply use the hand pump so you don't break the seal. So this is the deer. So the other 3 milers I'm going to inflate with helium and just going to put in front of the garland to complete the look. I'm going to use the red tail cord to put my garland together. You can use anything you have available for you. This is just a cord. If you have a twine, go for it. If you have a fishing line, go for it. I'm using a red tail cord. The balloon kit does come with a balloon strip that you can absolutely use to put your balloon garland together, but I love using any kind of the string like a red tail cord or fishing line in order to put my balloon garlands together. So it has a little bit more fluff to it and it looks thicker. In order to create a color block, I'm going to do several clusters of one color in a row and then we'll add a new color to it. Let's start with our brown color, the bigger balloons. That will be the bottom of our garland because it has bigger balloons in it. We are creating the organic look, so we want to go from the bigger balloons to a smaller, to a bigger, to a smaller again. So tying my red tail cord around the base, creating a double knot so it stays in place. Like so. And now I'm just going to weave my garland by adding new clusters every time. So I have 2 clusters here. Now I'm going to add a different color. Again, 2 clusters of green. Let's get to our peach. All right, so let's get back to our browns and start with the bigger one, the 17-inch quad. And the second one will be the smaller quad. All right, so I have about 9 to 10 foot tall garland. I'm going to leave it at that because I want to use my clusters, whatever I have left, to fluff it up. So cut, and I will create a double knot at the end, again, just to have a good hold with our balloons. So they stay in place. You can even tie it to a neck of the balloons for extra grip. So do whatever you feel is natural and will have a best hold for your garland. All right, so this is our base garland, and now you can put it to wherever you think you would want to install it. Because I'm just simply doing a tutorial for you and we're testing the garland out together, I'm just going to put it on my pipe and drape base. But you can also use hooks or whatever you have surrounding in the area you're installing your garland at. So now I have my base garland in place, and with whatever I have left in my quads, I'm going to fluff my garland up to the sides. I'm going to use, again, my red silk cord. Just going to tie it around my cluster. All right, so now I'm going to cut it. Make sure you leave the tails. Now with these tails, we are going to tie our quad to anywhere in a garland. Since we are creating a color block, I would recommend to tying it to the matching color. Like here, brown would go to the brown one. So now, as you can see, it gets a little bit to the side, giving that a little extension. And I'm going to continue that, like zigzagging it, and I will add my milers and my baby quads in between. All right, guys, now it's time for our milers. To attach our milers to our garland, I'm going to use the balloon glue dots that came with the kit. So I'm simply taking a dot. Actually, I'm going to need a lot of them for this size of the miler. But first of all, I'm going to hide all of those like extensions, like this little tip, and I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, so this tip I'm going to kind of glue to a head of the fox, like so. And then to the back of it, I'm gonna have plenty of those glue dots, and then I will attach it, like glue it to the garland. Alright guys, the chair on top for our garland will be our helium balloons. So those are the other 3 milers that we have. I put helium in them and tied it with a ribbon and added the weight. We're just simply going to add it to the side of the garland to complete the look. Now that we are done with our balloons, we are going to finish off with a greenery. So we got a couple of those leaves in the kit, and we're just simply going to tuck them in our balloons. And here's the final look, you guys. So here are my 3 thoughts about this garland. Thought number 1, the quality of the balloons in this kit were actually really good, so it makes it very easy to work with them and match the colors when it comes to working with different sizes. The thought number 2, it is so great to have an opportunity to customize your balloon garland when you're ordering that online. You can pick a different size, and you can add things like smaller balloons or the greenery. The thought number 3, the packaging for the balloons was really, really good. It was really organized, so all of the balloons came in different bags, and it came with a guide on how to put it together. So that was my 3 thoughts. Now I have a few tips if you do choose to use the balloon kit. The first thing is colors. Keep in mind that sometimes colors will not match what you see on the screen because people using different filters, or it might just look different on your screen. Secondly, keep in mind that when you are a newbie and you're just starting off working with balloons or creating a garland just for your party for the first time, it might look a little different. And that's okay, because the whole point of having an organic garland is for it not to be perfect. Also, if you are looking to create a thicker garland, you might consider ordering an extra kit to fluff it up. Like so, our garland was supposed to be a 15-foot long, but because I wanted to make it fluffier, it ended up being about a 10-foot long, but it's nice and thick. So keep that in mind when you are creating your kit. I hope you found this video very helpful, and if you do have any questions, make sure you put them in the comments below. And stay tuned for our next garland kit that we are going to create for you guys. For the next one, we are going to use a different technique to put the garland together. So stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.